And when I say swept the elections, just look at the data that is there. BJP is ahead on 84 seats and JDU is ahead on 75 seats. Together, they are half past. They really don't need help of any other political party. Together, BJP and JDU. RJD, I would say it's the worst performance, 36 seats right now. And the biggest issue with RJD right now is even Tejasvi Yadav is trailing. First he was trailing by 1,000 and some couple of votes, now he's trailing by 4,000 votes. LJP, Chirag Paswan's party, has been a star kid performer. I would say he has really converted his seats into bigger numbers, something which Congress failed. 7 seats. And CPIML 6 seats. HAM 4 seats. So Mahagathbandhan is down because of collective reasons. I don't think it's because of the Congress party or it's because it's RJD collective, lack of imagination, same old campaign, multiple things came into existence for them to lose the ground so badly. The third aspect is, which I think we must really take into account is, that the spread of Bharatiya Janata Party in terms of constituency win is pretty even this time. But when it comes to Mahagathbandhan, it is located in couple of areas which is called saturated wins. If those saturated wins wouldn't have come, then Mahagathbandhan or RJD would have been in big trouble. And before I open up the debate, let me tell you the data in terms of vote percentage. BJP has received as of now 21.90% of vote. RJD has received 22.98, 23%. JDU is 18.55. LJP is 5.47. Indian National Congress is 18.12. Which brings me to the issue that whether the conversion is an issue in Mahagathbandhan or not. I think conversion is one big issue, that the vote transfer did not take place properly. And you would be surprised to note that even BSP has received 1.46% of vote. CPML is there with 3.15% of vote. There are Nota, 2% of people have actually gone for Nota. So it's an interesting combination. But starting with you, Brijesh, can we now safely say that the election is with NDA? I mean, so do you think that, can we have a repeat of something like 2015 when people went out for lunch and when they came back, they saw a different terrain?
We can very safely say that and call the election. I mean, the thing is, the difference between 2015 and 2025 is that, at that point of time, excitement got better of NDA and BJP leaders, where they started celebrating their victory too prematurely. At 9:30, nobody can call an election. But right now, the fact is that we can say for sure is that from 8:45 onwards, which is approximately, close to 3 hours, the figures have been holding up. It is not like that we are seeing any kind of dip in the political fortune of NDA, and there's a constant regular dip for the last 3 hours in the political fortune of Mahagathbandhan. It is a phenomenal performance by JDU, by Bharatiya Janata Party, by LJP. I mean, it's like in a list of 1 to 10, they have ticked all the boxes and how. But I think, if you analyze the defeat of MJB, a lot of credit for the defeat or discredit for the defeat would lie at the door of Tejasvi Yadav now. Because not only the performance of RJD has been abysmal, he is the one who's trailing behind. And if he loses this election, I think it will be a big dent. Because, if you look at the family equation, the sisters and the elder brother, Tej Pratap Yadav, they are not on one side. Tejasvi's Man Friday, Sanjay Yadav, who's from Haryana, there was a lot of, tweets and counter tweets on social media platform about his role in creating a divide within the family, the kind of confidence which Tejasvi Yadav was exuding. I think there is going to be a reset button as far as, the range and reach of Tejasvi Yadav once this election gets over.